Everyone is willing to start a new ventures or a new business. Everyone is willing to create more and more profitability and growth in the business. In India, there are a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of startups that they have started their business with an objective to create more and more profitability. They have the sound business plan. They have the sound business model. But what happened over the period of the time that they are not able to create more and more profitability, or they become irrelevant, they become disappeared. Now you need to understand that starting the business is easy, but for running the business for longer period of the time is too difficult. It is equally and same as how you have the baby child in your home and how you are planning for your baby. In a similar way, you are planning for your business. When your baby come into earth, you celebrate more that you have a baby. In a similar way, you have to celebrate more when you are incorporated or registered a new business. When you start a new venture, you celebrate it more. When your baby is under baby stage, you are caring more, controlling more, loving more. In a similar way, you have to take care to your baby business, to give more loving affections to your baby business, to give more and more control to your baby business. When your baby become youth, you are giving the more power to your youth baby. In a similar way, you are giving the more power to your business baby when it become a strong. Understand this. Why I'm comparing this, the baby and the business baby? Because both are under your control. You are working as an entrepreneur. You are working as a business owner. And you are controlling both. So like how you are caring to your baby, in a similar way you have to care to your business so that you would be able to create more and more growth. Fundamentally, you have to create a correct system when you are going to start the business. You have to keep more patience when you are going to start the business. Might be you are not able to create more profitability for the first 2 years. What happened? If you are not able to create more profit, it does not mean that you are not going to create more and more business. Definitely you are going to create more and more business, because when you start something, you cannot project to yourself that you are going to create more and more profitability. What happened in the first 2 years and what you have to do in the first 2 years is that you have to create the customer centric and customer solutions. That is how it is going to create more and more opportunities over the period of the time. Most of the startup, most of the entrepreneurs started to feel and to create more and more profit at the beginning of the business. Starting business and create profitability. Is this possible? Is this possible? This is not possible, because when you start the business, you have to understand the language of the business. You have to understand the market where you are going to operate the business. You have to understand the different stakeholders, different competitor, different market segmentations requirement. You have to check that. You have to see, you have to check the taste. What is the requirement of the market? What is the requirement of the customer? How you are going to find out the new customer? How you are going to fulfill the customer need, desire? How you are going to taste the customer experience? How you are going to create the relationship with your statutory bodies? How you are going to create the relationship with the stakeholders? This is important. So when you start a new ventures or a new business, make sure that in the first 2 years you are going to create only customer service. You are going to create more and more service satisfaction instead of going to create more and more profitability. If you are creating lower profit by 5%, 10% of your competitor, if you are going to create lower profit, there is no any problem. There is no any problem. You have to accept that and start to create more and more service to your customer. Start to feel good to your customer that you are a real partner, you are a real business partner of your customer. This is that you need to focus more. You have to enter in the shoes of the customer, find out, inquire about that what is their requirement. You have to fulfill the taste of the customer. And when you are able to fulfill this, you would be able to get more and more opportunity over the period of the time. And when you have the 5 to 10 customer, and that customer they have satisfied from your services, your business, then you start to create more and more profitability after 2 years, because you have already created the benchmark, you have already created the fundamental setup, and now the customer is agree to pay whatever you are going to demand, because you have provided the real meaning of the services to the customer. Your customers are happy, and if your customers are happy, you are happy, your teams are happy. So with the support of the team, you would be able to create more and more profitability, but that would not become at the first year, at the beginning of the business. You have to focus more, because there are a lot of internal and external functions that you need to carry. So what you need to do here, that you have to make commitment that you are going to create the business. You are not going to create the valuations. You are going to create the values, not the valuation. And if you are able to create the value, the customer will automatically come to your basket, and your basket would be get it fulfill. This is how the systems are. So what you need to do as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, particularly in micro, small and medium entrepreneurship journey, you have to focus more on the customer services. Go and visit to the customer, find out and ask the requirement of the customer, fulfill the customer requirement. Don't jump for the profitability, don't jump for more growth. You have to create the more stagnant in your business. Fundamentally, you have to be strong in your business. You have to create more and more values, and the value will not become in a one day. Come on, yaar. If you are working in anywhere, you would be able to create the value within a one day or within a 1 year. Not possible. You have to invest the time. You have to give lot of the new assignment. You have to get it fulfilled, and then you would be able to create the taste of success, isn't it? Yes. In a similar way, you have to create the business value, not the business valuations. For business valuations, if you are, then you start to create more and more profitability at the beginning point of your business. And what happened, that there are more risks to shut down your business over the period of the time. So make sure that you are going to create more and more business value instead of valuations. Once you have the customer base, once you have the team base, once you have the stakeholder base, once you have the management, once you have the complete structures, internal and external, then start to create the new pricing system, start to create more and more profitability system. Because what happened at that point of time, that you are absorbing some of the fixed cost in your existing customer, and you would be able to find a new customer with the new pricing, and that fundamentally would help you to create more and more profitability. So this is the science in the business that you need to implement. And if you are focusing that you started to create the profitability at the beginning point of the time, it means you are not going to create the profitability. Your business would be completely shut down. So for a micro, small and medium entrepreneur, think about it and apply this concept in your business. Keep more patience in your business. Keep more stagnance in your business, so that you would be able to create the larger opportunity over the period of the time. Not today, but tomorrow you would be able to clearly create the opportunities for your business. So what you need to do, you start the business with the objective to create more profitability and business growth, but at the same time you keep in your mind that you are going to create the value. Once you have the value, you would be able to create more profitability. Once you have more profitability, the chain of business growth will automatically start to create. So make sure you are applying this concept in your business, going to create more and more business opportunity, going to create more and more business value, and over the period of the time you become a successful entrepreneur. You are to be called as a successful business owner, and your business chain will start to continue run. Think about it, apply in your business, get more the taste of success. This is Sensing signing out. Until we meet again, thank you very much.